Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm Gary.
And I'm David. Did you know the Dow Jones is at 49,650?
Is that all?
Wow, if I would suspect by May 29th next month, it might be above 50,000 again. You want to know how I know?
How do you
Because
know?
Pam Bondi is going to be testifying in front of which group is she
The House
testifying from? Oversight Committee.
Committee.
And when she testifies, the Dow Jones is going to be over 50,000.
She'll have a new burn book. Maybe the Dow will be 51,000 at that point.
So Gary's very excited. His girlfriend is now back in the news and ready to testify, ready to share everything she knows under oath.
Yes. That ought to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's one of those things where will she actually say anything? Or will it be just more burn book quotes?
She's under oath, so there's nothing preventing her from using burn book quotes. They just have to be accurate.
Yes, they just have to be from her burn book. Yeah, it's one of those things where, really one of the questions, is she going to show up? She'll probably show up. Is she actually going to provide any insight, useful insight to further the investigation? Or is it just going to be more smoke mirrors and cover up for Trump and his cronies?
I suspect she will be a mouthpiece for Trump, and she will not answer any incriminating questions. I suspect she'll plead the fifth. Or she'll say you need to go talk to the current attorney general for more. Yeah, she will deflect. I think it'll be under oath, so it's not lying to deflect, but I don't expect her to answer the damn thing.
Yeah, they had the House Oversight Committee submitted a subpoena to, towards her to make her, because she failed to appear. And magically, within hours of the subpoena, the Republicans find a way to schedule her into the to her testimony, and then they say that the Democrats' filing of the civil contempt resolution was political theater.
Political theater, yeah. I gotta say, she didn't show up for the first one, so. But where's the political theater there?
Yeah, it's kind of, it's that, mom tells you to go clean your room or do something, and she starts counting, and you wait till she counts to 2 before you comply. And then it's just like, oh, I was going to do it. It's like, yeah, you were going to do it. Sure you were. You were going to avoid it as long as you humanely could possible. Because isn't there some sort of like a play clock that's running out on this thing? I think there's on her testimony. I was reading somewhere where they were saying that the Republicans were kind of trying to run the clock out on it.
Well, yeah, they don't want anybody testifying before the elections.
I wasn't sure if there was like a statute of like after a certain amount of time she didn't have to testify, but yeah, I mean certainly there's nothing that's going to be helpful to Trump that comes out of this. So all you could do is either stonewall, plead the fifth, or risk a perjury charge,
or hope the Dow Jones is above 50,000.
Yes, exactly. So for entertainment purpose only, why don't we just see will she show up and what's it going to look like? And let's see how that looks. So I'm not going to remove myself.
It's going to be a viewing party at Gary's house.
Yes. Woo! All right. Okay, so she's Pam Bondi is supposed to show up on May 29th. What is going to happen on May 29th in the House Oversight Committee hearings? Oops. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. You're going to sit there and you're going to wait for something interesting or valuable to come out of this.
Bring in the evidence. Bring in the goods.
Show us what you got, Toots. The challenge is the five of Pentacles, but I'm not part of the Trump administration anymore.
I like you got the number 5 there.
Yes. You noticed that, huh?
I noticed that. I've been waiting
I'm
for the
not in
fight.
the government anymore. You should go talk to the current Attorney General, Todd Blanche.
I have no information on that evidence. I plead the
Yeah,
fifth.
I have nothing to share. So
How many
they
fights
want
did
her
you
to
get?
bring the goods. She's going to claim nothing to share.
Right.
Energy underneath it, the star. She's basically going to protect the president. Got to keep his star shining. In the past, you got the King of Wands. All the actions that she was allegedly taken to release all the Epstein documents, all the actions she's done to avoid testifying about what she knows about the Epstein documents. Current energy is the Queen of Swords. Okay, you got to come in and share your truth, honey. Overarching energy is the Ten of Swords. She just wants this to end. She wants to just make this whole thing go away. That
she has to be very careful about what she says and who it is.
Yeah, because if you answer wrong, the star gets hurt.
Well, it's also, the sword could be a very sharp tongue, and with her burn book, she spared nobody the criticism the last time. Maybe she thinks this is going to be a round 2 of that as well.
It could be. Lesson to be learned is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
No.
I'm showing up because you told me to. Don't expect me to give you anything useful because I got to protect my man.
But what an opportunity for her.
Oh.
Yeah, finish your outcome.
Outcome, 5 of Swords, winner takes all. To me, this is, I gotten 2 5s. So if she's not doing the 5th, if she's not taking the 5th, it's going to be a bunch of burn book quotes.
Yeah.
There's nothing, I don't think there's anything useful coming out of this.
I say it's quite the opportunity, because if you read that as a jilted woman, somebody who had pledged her love and her undying devotion to Donald Trump, and he throws her out with no ceremony whatsoever, she could go in there and absolutely skewer this guy.
Mm-hmm. That's
true. And with that 5 of Swords at the end, she could be like, yeah, I told you the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. This is everything that's out there in there. That's everything that's with this guy. Here's where we redacted his name. Here's where we did all these things. She knows where everything's buried. She could be the star that bursts this thing open. For those who've been watching The Intuitives for 10 years now, we'll all remember that it was going to be a woman that brings Trump down. Could Pam Bondi be it? She's certainly being given the opportunity to do so. I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty optimistic. Even for me, that would be optimistic.
But she has all the tools. She has all the information and the building blocks to absolutely level this guy.
Yep.
What's her mindset going in to this testimony in front of the Oversight Committee? 3 of Coins, talking about things. Working on. I think it's what information. If we think of the Pentacles as information and evidence, what are we keeping secret? What are we bringing forward? And because I was the Attorney General, and I know these things, so I don't think she can't go in there and say I don't remember, because she was the Attorney General. That won't fly. In the past, you got the Justice card again. Attorney General. She's a prosecutor. She's supposed to be the top cop for the United States and representing the people. Current situation is the Fool card. She knows that if she testifies against Trump, her career's over. But, again, she's being given an opportunity. She is absolutely being given an opportunity to define her path. Think of her end of life review in front of her counsel. This is that key moment. Why did you choose to do this instead of this? She could shed a light on everything, or she could go hiding back in the hidey hole and pretend like she knows nothing. Good God, look at all these major arcana here.
Yeah.
And the lesson to be learned is the Empress. She could be representing women. She could be representing all things that are good in this country, or she could be lazy and entitled, looking for her next job. Out comes the Four of Swords.
That is so funny. That was the card that was underneath my star card.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be talking. I think she's going to make a fool of herself again, like she did before. She's not going to reveal anything. She's going to expect to be taken care of, and then she hopes that she answers enough questions or insults enough people with this one that they don't call on her again. But this just might be, okay, you can leave for now, but you better hope that the Republicans stay in power, because if the Democrats ever get control of Congress, or heaven forbid, all three branches of the government, you better believe the investigations are going to be focused tightly on you.
Yeah. And they got to move at a little bit better pace than they did with the Jan 6 stuff.
Yeah, I think some lessons have been learned, Merrick Garland. January 6th committee moved at a pretty good clip, actually. It was Merrick Garland not getting the Justice Department to really go after the insurrectionists and the people that funded them. That was problematic, and now it's going to be even more problematic.
Right. So, how are the Epstein survivors going to feel after Pam Bondi's testimony? What's the outcome of that?
Happy.
They're the ones that have the most at stake here.
She couldn't even look back and acknowledge them when she was there the last time.
Yeah, I think this is one of those one-card readings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I need to throw anything more on that. Disappointment.
You're going to do it anyways.
Yeah, I'm going to do it anyways. Disappointment. This was your opportunity to share what you knew. But you decided to just stick up for the manifested defense for Trump instead of taking care of the people that were victims of this. And this is going to complete the cycle. Very unsatisfying, but very consistent.
Yep.
Don't hold your breath, folks. May 29th is going to come, and there's going to be a lot of outrage, I suspect.
Will she ever be held legally or civilly accountable for her actions with the Epstein files? There is judgment in her future. It will end her career. There's going to be a connection with money and oligarchs. That's going to be it. And she made choices. She had the evidence. This might be one of those things where, she's held accountable, but she's going to have good lawyers behind her that might shield her from the worst of things. It might be one of those ones where, maybe she gets disbarred and she doesn't care because she got a lot of money from somebody somewhere and doesn't need to work anymore. But I think reputationally she will be ruined. But I don't know if she will necessarily. Who's Nixon's attorney general that actually went to prison for a few years?
Oh,
I want to say John something or another.
We could pause and.
Yeah, whatever. You can talk and I'll look it up.
Okay. That's good because I don't see. Oh, there's the pause button. Yeah, so that's what we got for you, folks. Don't hold your breath on May 29th. It's going to be more of the same, it appears. And, unless something really devastating happens to Trump in his standing as president of the United States, she's got no reason to try and throw him under the bus.
John Mitchell.
For the win. So that's what we got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We truly appreciate it. It's good to see you, David. It's been a while. I did the video that came out today was on James Comey's 8647. I'm assuming a few people have probably put out videos on that. I think this is the lowest performing video I have ever put out. This one's even lower than the Rudy Giuliani or who was the senator that he had all the gold bars stashed in his closet.
Oh God. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, those were the two lowest videos. This one's got 1.5 thousand, so this may beat out this may be the second lowest one.
Like Menendez or something like that.
Yeah, Menendez, that's it. I do want to give a shout out to Patricia King, also known as Ladyfish, who made a kind donation to the channel today. Yes.
Give her the Empress card.
Yes. She probably doubled the amount of revenue we're going to get on that video. Yeah, sometimes we just miss, you know.
People's attentions are focused elsewhere.
Indeed. Yeah, I did not land on the crab on this one. My cages were not on the crab, so maybe next time. For all you Deadliest Catch
fans out there.
I'm not on the crab right now. Maybe this one will land closer to the crab. Anyways, have a great day, folks, and a card for the rest of us. Oh, hey, it's the same card I pulled last night, the Lover's card. Love you. Hang in there. Let's keep those relationships going. Sometimes I miss, sometimes we do okay, but hopefully this one will do better than
All right. Take care, everyone. Have a good night or good morning.
Bye.